Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Yajurveda 1.1. The very first chapter, the very first mantra. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Yajamana, that is one who does yajna. Yajati iti yajamanaha. So he performs yajna, so he is called as an yajamana. Yaj deva puja sangati karana daneshu. That's the root. Pashun, the livestock, cattle and all livestock, which belongs to the yajamana, the one who performs yajna. Pahi, parakshane. Of course, pane is also there, but here for this context it is parakshane. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. That the livestock or the animals or the herds belonging to the yajamana be protected. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. It's a known fact for us that we have got two types of animals. Some are domestic, some are not domestic. So some live in the forest. So the domestic animals live with human beings and they have got their own role to play in the life of humans. Mainly the cow. It's not that other things are not there. Mainly the cow. Its gobar and urine is a wonderful manure. Natural, healthy manure. So we rear cows, we rear livestock for our manure. And many of the livestock, they eat what is thrown by us. So they are cleansing agents. And here it is very clear that animals are not for meat. It is for meat, they have to be butchered. If they have to be butchered, what's the meaning of pahi, parakshane? They have to be protected. They are for protection, they are worthy to be protected. Cow and other animals, they are also called as agniya. That's another word what you have got. Agniya. Ghana is to kill. Agni is the opposite of it. They are not to be killed, they have to be protected. Cow and the like livestock. Agniya. That word is also there for Pashu. They have done no harm to us. They just coexist with us. Why kill them for our food? And this human structure, as we discussed earlier many times, is made for vegetarian food. Is suitable for vegetarian intake. So animals are to be protected. Domestic animals, the livestock of ours, they just live with us. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. So, and this is a basic concept, that is to protect the animals, not only domestic, even other animals also have to be protected, but our interaction with them, our facing them is very less because they live in forest, we live in a human habitat. Very rarely we encounter them. So there is no problem with that. But these domestic animals live with us and they are to be protected, not to be eaten, not to be butchered. They are not to be reared for eating. As a basic Vedic culture, because the base of it is compassion, love. Love for all creatures, especially those who live with us. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Mitrasya ma chakshusha sarvani bhutani samikshantam. This is also another piece of Veda mantra. It says, we shall look at all living creatures with a friendly view, with a friendly eye. We are friendly with every other creature. So the friendship or this Maitri Bhavana is a core of all the four Vedas put together. Okay. And that's very clearly spelled out here in this Yajurveda 1.1, Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Many people, they have misinterpreted that Vedas in the Yajnas, there was animal sacrifice. That's not true. That's not true. It's a misinterpretation, and the basic study of Vedas and the Vedic philosophy and principles have not been done by them. It's wrong. This also I've explained. When they have prohibited killing them in day-to-day life, definitely it is not acceptable in any yajna which is defined as a non-violent act or a best act for the benefit of all creatures on the planet. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Protect them. Those domestic animals are so compatible with human life that we need not take extra care to protect them. It's enough if we leave them as it is to graze, to eat. In the Vedic society, some parts of the land are earmarked for grazing only for these domestic animals. Graze lands. No other human activity will take place in those places, and they're exclusively for the grazing of these animals. They are left there free. That's more than enough to protect them. That's more than enough to save them. And after grazing, yes, they come back to our house, and we keep an area for them to rest, to relax. Fine, that's enough. Goshala, you can call it Goshala. Go is only representative of all other livestock. So the livestock reside with us in one part of our house, and in the daytime they go out and graze and come back. And they are part and parcel of our agriculture and farming. They contribute their might in the agriculture and farming. Never they are there for our eating. Non-vegetarian food, butchering of the animals and eating their flesh is totally abhorred, is totally not permitted in the Vedas anywhere. And the proof I got here in 1.1 Yajurveda, which says, Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi, protect them. Parakshane. I got many such mantras where they speak of protecting every creature around us, to look with them, to behave with them, to interact with them with love and compassion. Friendship. It's coexistence. Never a friction. It's a coexistence between human beings and all domestic animals, and in the broader perspective, with all creatures on the planet. It's coexistence. Yajamanasya Pashun Pahi. Yajurveda 1.1. Dyaurasi, Pruthivyasi, Yajurveda 1.2. Dyaurasi, Pruthivyasi. Dyaurasi, Dyauhu Asi.
Can you tell once more, Sharmaji?
Dyaurasi.
Dyau.
Dyau, right. Daya. Daya, Dyaurasi, Pruthivyasi. You are the Dyauhu and you are the Prithvi. Dyauhu comes from Dyudyuta. There's a light, luminescence. Prithvi Pruthu Vistare, that which has spread in the form of this planet Earth. You are that. You are that light, you are that effervescence, you are that luminescence, and you are this earth. Yaurasi Prithvivyasi. That's very clearly addressed to that Satchidananda, the God which is omnipresent. Which is omnipresent. Now this Prithvi is a planet, and Devhu is all the light which is around this Prithvi in the form of stars.
Sharma ji,
Yes, please.
can you repeat the roots once more, please?
Dyu Dyutau. Dyu Dyutau. And there is Pruthu Vistare. Pruthu is Mahaprana. Pruthu Vistare. That it has spread. Jaurasi Prithvivyasi. Yajurveda 1.2. This planet is spread for us. This is called as Prithvi, the spread where we live. And other than this planet, we see a lot of light around us. All that light put together, we call it as Devhu. Jaurasi. Dyutau and Prithvistare. This planet and all the light around us in the form of stars and galaxies, it's all you. You are that. Everything is in you. You are in everything. Omnipresence. It speaks about omnipresence. We are also present, but you occupy a very, very negligible space. We are also present very much, but our occupying the space is too minimum. Whereas God also is there and He occupies space, and that is omnipresent. It is everywhere. Sarva Vyapi. Sarva Vyapi. You occupy this planet, you occupy all the stars and galaxies around us. Jaurasi Prithviyasi. Prithvivyasi. So it speaks about the omnipresence of that Satchidananda, God, Almighty, Lord, whatever you call it. Another point is indirectly noted here, that is, that which is omnipresent has to be formless. It cannot take a form. If it has a form, it gets limited by its form. It is unlimited, it is formless. Of course it is there, it is everywhere, omnipresent and formless. Prithvi has got a form. Light is a form of energy and has got some form. Right? You are that and everything is in that. You are subtler than those things. They exist because of your managing it and controlling it by your laws and rules and regulations. So you are that. Jaurasi Prithvivyasi. Vishwadha Asi. Vishwadha Asi, this is also from the same Yajurveda 1.2. Vishwadha Asi. Vishwa plus Dha. Dha is Dudhai Dharana Poshanayoho. Vishwa Vishildra Vyaptau. Vishildra Vyaptau. You are the supporter of all. You are the bearer of all. The whole universe exists because of you. Because you support. You are the supporter of all. Sarvadhata. Vishwadha means that. Sarvadha. Sarvadhata. You hold everything in its place. And you monitor everything. Everything. A to Z. Micro to macro. Sarvadhara. You are the support of all. And how does it support? By its rules and regulations. It has set up so many rules and regulations, what you find at the micro to macro level in this planet and around this planet, everywhere in the universe. They work according to law. They work according to rules and regulations. Those laws were established by you. You are the Vishwadha. Now, what is the essence of these laws? It's very simple. The essence of these laws is the relationship between Karana and Karya, cause and effect. We call a system as a system when you find this cause and effect, reason and result relationship between them. Yes, we say this is a system. When there is a cause, this is the effect what you get. When there is a reason like this, we get a result like this. So the perfect matching between result and reason, cause and effect, which you call it as a law, which you call it as a system. And through those laws and systems, what you have established at the time of creation of this universe, yes, you are holding this whole universe in place, and the whole universe is functioning according to those rules and regulations and laws. So you are Vishwadha. You are the upholder of this whole universe. Because you are holding it, it is there. If you don't hold it, yes, the whole universe will collapse. If it is existing, it's because of your upholding. In another Veda mantra, it says, Parishasva jate. Parishasva jate. Shvanja alingane is the root. Parishasva jate. In all ways, you have embraced this universe. Vishwadhasi, both go hand in hand. You have embraced this whole universe in all respects, and because you have embraced it, yes, it is existing. It is standing, it is functioning. If it strips your embrace, it's gone. It cannot exist on its own. It's your embrace that has kept it in place and working and functioning. So you are the cause of this whole universe. You are the upholder of this whole universe. Vishwadhasi. Yajurveda 1.2. Vishwadhasi. All. There is no exception. 100% it is your upholding. 100%. Nothing is left which is not within your embrace, which is not within your ambit. Ambit. It's at your reach. Everything is at your reach. The whole universe. Vishwadha-asi. Vishwa means all, no exception, exhaustive. The whole universe exhaustively is protected and upheld by you. Vishwadha-asi. Yajurveda 1.2.
Sharma ji.
Huh.
Parishasva jate. What is the root?
Shvanja alingane. Alingane is to embrace. Shvanja. Parishasva jate. That is another mantra.
Shvanja is the root for which here? Pari.
Pari is in all respects. Shvanja alingane is the root. Shvanja becomes shasva jate. Pari shasva jate. Pari is in all respects. In all respects, from all quarters. Now, the same concept is further extended in 1.4, Yajurveda 1.4. Sa Vishwayuhu. Sa Vishwayuhu. Ayuhu is life. You Mishrana Mishrane. That's the root. Sa Vishwayuhu. You are the very life of everything. You are the very life of everything. Vishwadhasi, same thing here also, Sa Vishwayuhu. You are the life of, you are the life force of, you are the essence of everything in the universe. You are there, it is there. You are not there, it is not there. Vishwayuhu, Sa Vishwayuhu. One another important thing we have to observe here is Sa is in feminine gender. Sa Vishwayuhu. So is God feminine? No. We are not supposed to ask such questions because in a Vedic grammar it is very clear the gender is to the word and has got nothing to do with the gender of the one which is represented by this word, symbolized by this word. I have given one beautiful example for that. Kalatram means wife. Wife actually is feminine gender, but the word Kalatram is neuter gender. So the gender of the word has got nothing to do with the gender of the object or the person which it symbolizes. And the reason for it is, this gender is a feature of the body, Sharira Indriya. If the Sharira Indriya is of one type, we call it as male. If it is of another structure, we call it as female. That is at the level of having form, having structure, having a body. The soul itself, Jivatma itself, the Satchit itself doesn't have a gender. It only resides in one body which has got a gender, but it has no gender by itself. Paramatma is still above it and is not having any gender at all because it's not at all having any body. It is formless. So as far as Satchidananda is concerned, the gender is the word, what we refer to it, but it has got nothing to do with its gender because it is beyond form, it is genderless, it is linga tita. Atita means beyond gender. Just because the word is in maybe masculine or feminine or a neuter gender, we should not mistake it. That implies the gender of Satchidananda. No. Satchidananda is lingatita, beyond gender. It's neither male nor female nor neuter. So we find in the Veda mantras that Satchidananda being referred to in masculine gender, in feminine gender, as we are seeing here, Sa Vishwayuhu. And I got many mantras where it is referred to in neuter gender as Tat. Tat means that, it, neuter gender. Saha is also there, which is for masculine gender. Saha, Sa, Tat. All the three words are there to refer to Satchidananda, which is beyond gender. Any gender is fine. Any gender is okay because the gender is only to the word and not the one what it represents. Sa Vishwayuhu. Here it is in feminine gender. We are not to mistake it as the God is feminine in nature. No. That has been done in Puranas. That's the problem. We got a multitude of gods and goddesses. So if the word is feminine, they imagine a feminine god. If the word is in masculine, they imagine a god which is male. These are all the problems of Puranas. But Vedas are very clear. God is beyond gender. Even the Jivatma too, even the soul too, Satchit too is beyond gender. The gender is only at the physical level, at the level of Sharira and Indriya, over. This clarity we find in Vedas. We should not mix up Vedas with Puranas and get confused. No. No such thing. Sa Vishwayuhu. You are the life of the whole universe. Vishwa is all. Vishwavryapto. You Mishana Mishane. Ayuhu. Ayuhu means lifespan, the very life, the very breath of this whole universe. You are you. Because this whole universe is running according to your law, according to your system, under your control, under your vigilant eyes. When I say eyes again, we should not get confused. Oh, God has eyes and he is looking. No. What the eyes have to do, the same thing it can do without eyes. We are dependent on eyes. We have got some limitation. If eyes are not there, we cannot see. Our vision is gone. Ours is a limited capacity. We need a tool to see. We need a tool to listen. We need a tool to breathe. We need a tool to taste. We need a tool to touch. But all this can be done by Satchidananda without depending on these things. That's why we call it as omnipotent, which can do things without any support, without any aid. All this it can do without any aid, without any tool. No limitations for it. No dependency for it. That's why we call it as omnipotent. So you are the very breath of the whole universe. And because of your law, because of your system, the whole universe is functioning, is moving on. If it is not there, if these systems collapse, then the whole world will get into a state called as pralaya. Pralaya, the doom. We are into doom. If we are not in doom, and if the whole universe is functioning, yes, that is because of your breathing life into this universe. You are the very life of this whole universe. Sa Vishwayuhu. Ayurveda 1.4. In the same Ayurveda 1.4, we have got another one. Sa Vishwakarma. Sa Vishwakarma. Karma, Dukri Karane. One has created, one has formed. Vishwa all, Vishaldra Vyaptav. Here also Sa is in feminine gender, doesn't matter, we are not bothered about it. You are the creator of all this all. You have done all this all. This whole universe is created by you. The whole system is created by you. You are the generator of all these systems which are running. Sa Vishwakarma. All, no exception. Any rule, any system we find in this universe, at the micro level or at the macro level, it is all your creation. Your jnana and your karma is there behind it. Jnana, conceptualization, karma, execution. Vishwakarma. You are the executor of all these concepts, all these rules and regulations. You are the one. But for you, the whole universe would not have existed. Sa Vishwakarma. Of course, we do create, of course, we do manufacture, but this is secondary, and all the raw material what you want, it is all your creation. We manufacture a car, fine. Car was not there. We created. But for the car to be manufactured, what are all raw materials we want? Tin, iron to anything. It's all in nature. We use the natural resources for manufacturing of this car. Now, who created all those natural resources? Vishwakarma. It was you. Because you could create all these raw materials, using them you are able to do the secondary manufacturing or tertiary also. But if the basic raw materials were not to be there, we could have done nothing. Vishwakarma, because you are the manufacturer of, you are the creator of, you are the establisher of all the basic resources needed for our existence on this planet and elsewhere also. Sa Vishwakarma. You're behind every creation, you're behind every system. The same concept is explained in other Veda mantras also. It says, Vishnu Karmani Pashyata. Look at this whole world, which has been the creation of, which has been the establishment of that Vishnu, the one which is everywhere. Vishaldra Vyaptav. It's everywhere, and that has created every system. Look into it, observe it. A flower, a drop of water, every atom. See, it's all God's creation. We have not created it. It's great. And from that comes the whole world. It was conceptualized by that omniscient God. And because the omnipotent, he could do it everything on his own. He needed no tool. He needed no paraphernalia. Without that, he has done it. Everything, everything. Vishwa Karma, Sa Vishwa Karma. So if you're able to see it, Vishnu Karmani Pashyata, if you're able to see the creation of this universe by his great power, Satchidananda, what will we do? We like it, we love it, we really use it, not abuse or misuse or exploit or pollute it. It's a wonderful creation by this God. Wonderful creation. We do create, but our creation is involving lot of efforts and lot of time. But God's creation is so simple and easy. Just one simple example of comparison. Say, go to an open field where there are trees and other things and breathe fine. Excellent. Be in an ICU and have an oxygen cylinder breathing. You see, there is a lot of difference between the two. It's not the same. What you get in the intensive care unit and breathe with the help of this oxygen cylinder is too costly and too difficult. Come to the open, breathe. You get pure air. So when you're able to compare the two, the one created by us, the one created by the Vishwakarma, yes, you'll understand the importance and greatness of that creation of Vishwakarma. And what we'll do? We'll try to protect it. We'll try to stick on to it. We'll tune ourselves to that creation rather than the human creation. It doesn't mean that humans should not create. They can. But in a very limited way, there's enough. Without affecting the purity and goodness of the natural things which are available. Vishnu Karmani Pashyata, then you will like it and love it, and the creation of God, you will never disturb, you will never pollute it. Hito Ratani Paspashe. That's the next part of that mantra. You will be steadfast in protecting the creation of God. You will be steadfast in maintaining the purity of God. You will be steadfast in utilizing it in the right way, not squandering it, not polluting it. Because such a thing we cannot create. So I have a seed, it sprouts. Can I make a seed sprout in a laboratory by creating the seed? No. Seed should be there. I can use it in the open or in the laboratory. But a sprouting nature in the seed, I cannot prepare in the laboratory. I cannot create an artificial seed, which when I sow will sprout out. No. It has to be God's grace. And the sprouting nature is a creation of God, and that is one of the karma of that Vishwakarma. So great. We cannot replace it. We cannot replace it. When the sperm and the ova meet and they become a life sprouts there, a soul gets into it. It is still a mystery for us. We cannot do it. In the laboratory, artificially, we can provide a sperm and a ova, but when they meet and becomes a zygote that is with full of life, okay, it is God's grace. We cannot do it. Sa Vishwakarma. It is at the base of all creation. And that is wonderful, amazing, awesome, whatever you use. Provided we look at it, provided we study it, provided we observe it. Vishnu Karmani Pashyata very much goes with this one. Sa Vishwayuhu. You are the very life of this whole universe.
The last part of the mantra you mentioned, Sharma.
Vishnu Karmani Pashyata. Vishnu Karmani Pashyata. Address is not readily available with me. I'll give it.
That's also Yajurveda 1.4.
No. That address I'll give you rightly. Vishnu Havyam Raksha. Vishnu Havyam Raksha. This is also same Yajurveda 1.4. Raksha, protect. Vishnu, Vishnu Vyapta Vosachanda, it's in the vocative case. They are addressing, O Vishnu, O who is omnipresent, protect what? Havyam Raksha. What is this Havya? Havya is all that material which we give and take. All that we give and take is all Havya. In that Havya, it is also there. It means all that is worthy to be given and taken. It could be a material, it could be an idea, it could be a concept. Whatever is worthy to be given and taken, who dana danayoho adanecha. That's the root. Who dana adana adana. Dana is to give, adana is to consume, adana is to take. Which is worthy to be given and taken and consumed. Worthy. That worthy is very important in that. So what is Havyam? Oh God, you protect all those things. I was speaking about polluting God's gifts. Now it's not polluting. On the other hand, we want to protect it. You help us to protect it, and you protect all this Havya, so that our give and take shall always be something very graceful, very wonderful, pure, and worthy. Noble. Can use any word. Vishnu Havyam Raksha. You protect. If we give and take all the worthy things, yes, our life also shall be wonderful. If we pollute everything, and if we share these polluted things, we'll be lost. We'll be moving towards our doom. That's what is happening in the present day. I cannot replace this planet by any other planet. We have got air here, beautiful air. We pollute it. We have got wonderful water here. We pollute it. We have got beautiful land here. We pollute it. We have got excellent rain. We convert it to acid rain. How foolish we are. It has to be protected. I don't get another planet. If I come back to this body, Sharira, Indriya, Manas, and this human form, I may get, I may not get in future. I have got it now. This is something which is rare. This also having a part in this give and take. Let us protect it. Protect everything that is worthy, protect everything that is noble, protect everything that is good and pure. Yes, life will be wonderful. Handle them without diligence, handle them carelessly, pollute them, exploit them, you are gone. Now all these things, what I'm telling you, they have become global problems today. Global warming is there. Air pollution is a global problem. The compounds of carbon are increasing the atmosphere. Water is getting polluted. Rain is getting acidic. You see, we have created our own peril. We are creating our own doom. No, let us not do it. All this let us protect and pray God also to protect all these things. How will God protect? If we open up our mind, yes, He will guide us what to do and what not to do. Be sensitive enough to those guidelines and protect all these things. And God is with us. Vishnu Havyam Raksha. You protect all these things. We will be part of this whole system. We will be part of this whole mission. We'll do it. Because they are all irreversible and not replaceable. They cannot be replaced, and whatever is happening, I cannot reverse it. Even if I am to reverse, the effort is too much. To spoil it is very easy. To reconstruct it is very difficult. Constructive things take time, effort, concentration. To To spoil, it is one moment of carelessness. That's enough. So let us be constructive. Let us understand the value of what has been constructed, what has been created, what has been set up. It is invaluable. Let us protect it. Let us not be careless to spoil it in just one moment, because it is irreparable and irreversible. So let us protect it and pray God also to protect it. Vishnu Havyam Raksha. You protect all that is worthy to be given, taken, and consumed. So we shall stop here. And tomorrow also we can have a class. Tomorrow. That's Monday for me, Sunday night for you. We can have the class tomorrow. Continue the same study of this Yajurveda mantras, the piece of Yajurveda mantras. Okay. Thank you all. Namaste.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.